Hello everyone, Scooney007 here bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game we have the 6-5 Oakland A's taking on the 5-5 Cleveland Indians. This is game 2 of a 3-game series, Cleveland winning the first game in the series, looking to stretch that lead, but the A's are looking to tie it up, even the series up. And here is the starting lineup for the Oakland A's. Leading off the right fielder, Travis Buck. Batting second, the second baseman, Mark Ellis. Batting third, the first baseman, Derek Barton. Batting fourth, the designated hitter in the cleanup position, Chris DeFornia. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jack Cuss. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Bobby Crosby. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Jack Hanahan. Batting eighth, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And batting ninth, the center fielder, Ryan Sweeney. On the mound for the Indians, it is Fausto Comano. Comes into the game with a 6.99 ERA. 1 win, 1 loss, 10 1/3 innings pitched, allowed 15 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 5 walks. We're here at Progressive Field, which gives a +1 to strikeouts, nothing to walks, and nothing to home runs. And with that, Travis Buck steps up, and we're ready to start. Buck batting at .258. 4-1, we start off with a range play. 5-1, and that's going to be a base hit to Michaels. Michaels ranges on a 1-3, that's a 6, and we start off, and Buck starts off with a base hit. And that one got past Michaels as it drops down right behind him. So now let's take a look at the defense for the Cleveland Indians. Out there in left field, we have Michaels. Sizemore is at center. Gutierrez is at right field going around the horn. Blake is at third. Palatra is at shortstop. Cabrera on second. Garco at first. Martinez is behind the plate. And Carmano is on the mound. Mark Ellis batting at .368. Strategy rolls an 18. Sacrifice play coming up, so the infield is going to play the corners in. 6-6 wild pitch on a 1. That is a wild pitch. And it got past Martinez, and with that, Buck will go to second. So we're going to re-roll here on that. 6-3. That's going to be a possible strikeout. And that is the lead runner is thrown out. Buck thrown out at third as he tries to go. And with that, Ellis will get on with a base hit. So a fielder's choice as Buck gets thrown out at third. And once again, the strategy roll is an 18. We do have another sacrifice play coming up. Derek Barton coming up. 5-4. That's going to be a walk. That's a 12, 11. And that's a walk. So runners now on first and second. That's going to bring up Chris DeFornia. He's batting at .207, infield normal depth. 1-4 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Progressive Field. 1-2, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Sizemore. And that is out number 2, as Ellis will get the hold sign. And that is going to bring up Jack Cusp, who's batting a 207. Strategy roll 14, the A's holding off. 4-5, blank. 2-5, fly ball out there, Gutierrez. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on for the A's. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is the starting lineup for the Cleveland Indians. Leading off, the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. Batting second, the second baseman, Absurda Cabrera. Batting third, the designated hitter, Travis Hefner. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the catcher, Victor Martinez. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Johnny Palatra. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Ryan Garco. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Jason Michaels. And batting ninth, the third baseman, Casey Blake. On the mound for the A's, it is Lenny DiNardo. 1 loss, 1 inning pitched, allowed 2 hits, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk. With that, you're ready to start as Grady Sizemore steps up to the plate, takes a few practice swings. He's batting a 244, and the pitch. 5-2, strike 11, that's a 5, struck him out. 1 away, and that's going to bring up Cabrera. Cabrera is batting a 344. 6-6 at the ballpark. Progressive Field, 5-2, and that's going to be a double. And that is a double out there to Cusp. And let's take a look at the defense for the Oakland A's. Out there in left field, it's Jack Cusp, Sweeney at center, Buck at right. Going around the horn, Hanahan is on third, Cosby at shortstop. Ellis is on second, Barton on first, Suzuki behind the plate, and Lenny is on the mound. Travis Hefner batting a 175, strategy rolls a 7. And here's the pitch. 2-6, possible error on a throw. 6-6, and that's going to be a ground ball to second to Ellis. Ellis's error rating is on a 1-2. That's a 3. No error there. And with that, the out is going to be at first as Cabrera will go to third. So 2 away with a runner now in scoring position for the Cleveland Indians. Strategy roll is a 19. Victor Martinez is up. He's batting a 294. Here's the pitch. 3-4. Home run chance on a 1-14. That's a 7. We need a 5 or less. 13 too high. 1-4 ground ball to Ellis. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 1, we're tied at 0. We go to the top of the second. It's going to be Bobby Cosberry, Jack Hanahan, Kurt Suzuki due up for the A's. Bobby Cosby batting a 200. Here's the pitch. 1-5 double star. And that's going to be a double question mark, double star and a 1-4. The 11 is too high. 1-3, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Sizemore. Out number 1. Jack Hanahan batting on 194. Let's take a look at his stats here. Hanahan, 11 games, 31 at-bats, 4 runs, 7 RBIs, 3 home runs on the season. He's a little bit under his actual stats. Comes into the game batting a 194. Here's the pitch. 6-1 wild pitch. It's a foul ball. And that's going to be 6-3. That's going to be a strike. 16, 18, too high. 4-4, double star 5. Ground ball to Blake. And that's out number 2. Kurt Suzuki. Now let's take a look at his stats. He's played in 11 games as well so far. 35 at-bats, 3 runs, 3 RBIs. No home runs yet, and no stolen bases. He's a little bit above his average of his actual stats. He's batting a .286 right now in the replay. 2-2, walk plus, 19, 20, too high. Now, on a walk plus, same with a strike plus, we add 10 to that, plus whatever the ballpark factor is. So in this case, we're just adding 10. That's where we get the 19 from. 4-4, and that's going to be a ground ball to Palatra to shortstop. And that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on for the A's. We go to the bottom of the second. Johnny Palatra, Ryan Garco, and Franklin Gutierrez due up for the Indians. Johnny Palatra batting to .324. 2-5. Strike. 14. That's an 8. Struck him out. Struck him out. That's going to bring up Ryan Garco. Garco batting a .290. The pitch. 5-1 possible error. 5-3 fly ball to Cuss. Cuss error rating is on a 1 to 7. That's a 19. There is no error. And that is out number 2. 2 away. Franklin Gutierrez batting a .217. 5-3. Wow pitch. It's a foul ball. Fouls it off into the dugout. 6-3 blank. 6-3. Ground ball to Hanahan. And that is out number 3. So the A's retire the Indians in order. 3 up, 3 down. After 2. We have nothing. We go to the top of the third. It's Ryan Sweeney, Travis Buck, and Mark Ellis due up for Oakland. Ryan Sweeney batting a .200. 6-1 wild pitch. Getting a lot of those this game. It's going to be one of those games. 6-2 possible error. 4-4. Double star 6, and that's going to be a ground ball to Palatra. His error rating is on a 1 to 5. That's a 14. There is no error there, and that's going to be out number 1. 1 away, we go to the top of the order. Travis Buck batting a .280. He's 1 for 1. 3-1, that's a walk. 9, that's a 4, and that's a walk. So as he trots on down to first, Mark Ellis comes up. He's 0 for 1. Strategy roll is a 6. Infield at double play depth. 2-4. Strike 8. 17. Too high. 5-6. Double star 1. Ground ball to Garco. And that's going to be a force out by Travis Buck. So Buck will get forced out at second. And Ellis will come on a fielder's choice. And how that is, the roll, it was higher than Ellis's base runner rating. So if it's higher, it's a force out. And with that, Derek Barton comes up. Barton with a walk last time up. 2 away with a runner on first. 6-2 possible error. 4-2, and that's going to be a fly ball out then to Michaels. Error rating for Michaels is a 0. That is a 2. No error there. And 2 away. And 3 away, actually, with 1 left on. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on for the A's. We go to the bottom of the third. Jason Michaels, Casey Blake, Grady Sizemore due up for the Indians. Jason Michaels batting a 167. 5-5, hit by pitch, 15, that's a 9. Lenny gives a plus 10. And Michael gets hit in the arm by that, trying to get out of the way, so they'll award him first base. Casey Blake, umpire warns De Niro not to do that, Lenny not to do that again, and also gives the managers are starting to come up out of the bullpen, out of the dugouts on that one, and he gives them both a stern warning not to do that. Casey Blake batting a 250. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll is a 4. Cleveland holding off. Nothing new on the strategy die. 5-5. Hit by pitch. A 20. That is an 8. And he beans the other guy as well. Casey Blake coming up. Manager for the A's going to come up and quickly come out of the bullpen and talk to Lenny. Find out what's going on and why he beamed the last two guys. Calms him down a little bit. As we go to the top of the order, Grady Sizemore 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Strategy rolls a 4. 4-1, possible error on a ground ball. 2-4. Double star 6, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Buck. Out number 1, Michaels will get the hold sign at second. And that's going to bring up Cabrera. Cabrera's 1 for 1 with a double. Strategy roll 10, 1 out, in for normal depth. 4-5, and that is going to be a base hit. So Cabrera is on. We're going to look at Jason Michaels here. His base run rating is a 2. He'll come home. He'll go from second to home on a 1 through 6. That's a 2. And with that, Cleveland will get on the board. So let's see. Blake will advance to third on a 4 through 6. His base run rating is a 3. He'll get the hold sign. As Cleveland will get on the board and they strike first. Travis Hefner 0 for 1. Strategy roll is an 18. 6-2 blank. 4-6 double star 3. That's going to be a ground ball to Hanahan. And that is hit in the hole from first to second. So it's a double play. No, it is not. It is a 6. It's in the hole for a chance. So we're going to check this. That is a 3. Ground ball to third, roll 1d6. We did. We have a 6. In the hole, double play chance would go from second to first. The 4, that is too high. So that is going to score Blake to third, Cabrera to second, and the out is at first. And with that, Victor Martinez will come up. Martinez is 0 for 1 with runners now in scoring position. Strategy rolls a 12. Here's the pitch. 1-3. Strikeout 11. That is an 11. Struck him out. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on for Cleveland. After 3. It's Cleveland 1. Oakland nothing. We go to the top of the 4th. It's going to be Cristofornia, Jack Cusp, Bobby Crosby due up for the A's. Cristofornia batting a 200. Here's the pitch. He's 0 for 1, sorry. Cristofornia is 0 for 1 on the day. And that is going to be 2-5. That's going to be a strikeout. That's a 14. That is a 5. Struck him out. And 1 away. Jack Cusp, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 5-5 blank. 2-6. And that's going to be a base hit. So Cusp is on with a base hit. Strategy roll is a 5, and that's going to bring up Bobby Cosby, who's 0 for 1. Infield double play depth. 6-3. Strike 11. That's a 1. Struck him out. 2 away. Jack Hanahan. He's 0 for 1. Strategy roll 9. Here's the pitch. 1-3 blank. 5-6. Ground ball to Garco. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's going to be Johnny Paletra, Ryan Garco, and Franklin Gutierrez due up for the Cleveland Indians. Johnny is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 6-4 blank. 1-5, and that's going to be a double. As it hops off the wall, he'll make the catch, turn around, and Palacic picks up the extra base. He'll go to second. So with runner now on, as Palacic will lead off with a double, Ryan Garco 0 for 1. Strategy roll 14. Here's the pitch. 1-3 strike, 6-4. Struck him out. That was a 1-2-3 strikeout. Franklin Gutierrez is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll at 11. Indians holding off. 2-1 strike. 15, 18, too high. 6-4. That's going to be a ground ball to Hanahan. And out at first, Palacio will get the hold sign. And we look at this. Runners will advance and ball set to first, second, or catcher. Actually, we hit it to Hanahan. So advance only on a roll of a 6 on balls hit to third. So 2 away with Hanahan, with Palacio in scoring position. Jason Michaels with a run scored, strategy roll 3. 4-3, walk 11, 18, too high. 3-1, that's going to be a base hit to past Sweeney. As that ball is hit out there in the center field, Sweeney can't get to it in time. And with that, Palacio will score. His base run rating is a 3. That first die roll is a 3. So on a base hit by Michaels, that's going to score a run. They'll pick up the RBI. It's now 2-0 Cleveland. All right, Casey Blake is up. He's 0 for 0 today. Pickoff attempt, nothing. As Lenny doesn't pick anyone off. It's 11. 6-3, 0. That's a blank. 6-3 is a blank. 6-5. Line drive back to the pitcher to Lenny. And that will retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. After 4, it's Cleveland 2, Oakland 1. We go to the top of the 5th. Kurt Suzuki, Ryan Sweeney, Travis Buck due up for the A's. We head to the top of the 5th. Kurt Suzuki is 0 for 1, and that's going to be 3-4. 8-7, that's a strike. 8-17, too high. 5-2, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Michaels. and that's out number 1. Ryan Sweeney is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 6-5, blank. 4-5, double star 2, and that's going to be a ground ball to first base. Garko will easily scoop that up and puts 2 away. We go to the top of the order. Travis Buck, 1 for 1 with a walk. And that's going to be 2-3 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Progressive Field. And that's going to be 4-5. And that's going to be a ground ball to Garko. And with that, the Indians will retire the A's in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Grady Sizemore, Upsor Cabrera, Travis Hefner due up for the Indians. Top of the order. Grady Sizemore is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 1-5 range play. 3-4 for 3. And that's going to be a ground ball to Ellis. Ellis's range is on a 1-4. That's a 4. He'll make the catch. And 1 away. Cabrera is 2 for 2 with a double and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 4-6 blank. 3-5. Ground ball to Ellis. And that is out number 2. 2 away. Travis Hefner is 0 for 2. The pitch. 4-4, strikeout 14, that's a 20. The 20 is too high. 2-1, ground ball to Ellis, and that will retire the side. As all 3 balls were hit to second base, and Ellis making all those plays right there, puts all 3 away. So it's a 3 up, 3 down inning as the A's will retire the Indians in order. After 5, it's Cleveland 2, Oakland nothing. We go to the top of the 6th. It's Mark Ellis, Derek Barton, and Chris Defornia due up for Oakland. Mark Ellis, 0 for 2. Fausto can face 6 more batters before he is tired. 2-5. Strikeout 8-12, too high. 6-3. Ground ball to short. And that's going to be out number 1. Derek Barton, 0 for 1 with a walk. Here's the pitch. 1 away. 4-4. Blank. 5-1, ground ball to Garko. And that's going to be out number 2. Chris Defornia, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 4-2, strike 14. That's a 14. Right on the nose. Struck him out. No runs, no hits, no errors. It's a 3 up, 3 down inning for the Indians. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's going to be Victor Martinez, Johnny Palatre, Ryan Garko due up for Cleveland. And with that, Lenny De Niro can face 1 more batter before he's considered tired. Probably going to be his last inning as the A's bullpen is warming up. Victor Martinez, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. The pitch, 1-6, walk, 25-16. Struck, hit, and that's going to be a walk. And with that, that's going to make Lenny tired. Runner on first. Strategy rolls a 4. Bullpen for the A's warming up. 3-4. Home run on a 1-14. That's a 5. 15 to, let's see. It's got to be a 15 or less. And that's an 11. And that ball is out of here! 2-run for Johnny Paletra as he smacks one out of here at Progressive Field. Fly ball down the left field side, and all Cuss can do, he goes after it, back to the wall, and it is gone! Home run for Cleveland. It is 4-0 Indians. Ryan Garco 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And with that, they're going to come out and they're going to make that call to the bullpen. Oakland pulls Lenny. And they are going to bring in we have all rights coming up. We are in the 6th. Chad's come in and played already. Yep, they're going to bring in Chad. That is his card. He is a starter as well. He's one of those rare starters that also works as a relief pitcher as well. He's got 2 wins, an ERA of a .77. He's got 11 and 2/3 innings, allowed 6 hits, 11 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Taking a look here at the stats for Lenny. He went 5 innings, allowed 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 1 home run, 2 hit by pitches, an ERA of a 6.0. So Chad is going to face off against Ryan Garco, Franklin Gutierrez, and Jason Michaels. 6, 7, and 8 due up. And that's going to be 5-2. That's going to be a blank. 5-4. Ground ball to Barton. Out number 1, 1 away. Franklin Gutierrez 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 5-6. Home run chance on a 1-12. That's a 10. That's a 3, and that's another home run. Franklin Gutierrez smacks this ball out of here. It's a fly ball down the left field side. Cuss once again going after it. And that ball is gone. Solo home run for Franklin Gutierrez. 5-0 Cleveland. Jason Michaels, 1 for 1 with a run and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 1 away, 3-2, possible error on a ground ball. 6-1, base hit. And he hit that one past Cosby, and he's on with a base hit. That's going to bring up the third baseman, Casey Blake. He's 0 for 1, infield double play depth. Here's the pitch. 5-6, home run chance on a 1-12. That's an 8. That's a 10, and that's another 2-run home run for Casey Blake. And that ball is out of here! 2-run home run for Casey Blake, as the Indians have had 3 home runs in this game so far in the same inning. We go to the top of the order. Grady Sizemore, 0 for 3 with a strikeout. 3-5 hit by pitch, 9-4. Chad will give a -2 to that. And with that, Sizemore will take first. Infield double play depth as Cabrera comes up. He's 2 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Strategy rolls are turned off. 1-2, walk, 11, that's an 8. And that's going to be a walk. So runners with now on first and second, that's going to bring up Travis Hefner. Hefner is 0 for 3, the pitch. 4-4 range play at Progressive Field. 2-4. And that's going to be a base hit to Ellis. Ground ball to Ellis. Ellis's range is on a 1-4. That's a 6. That got by him. And it got past him. We'll take a look here for extra bases. Sizemore will come home on a 2 through 6. His base run rating is a 3. He'll come home to score. On that, Hefner is on first. Cabrea's base run rating is a 4. He'll go from first to third on a 3 through 6. That's a 4. And that's going to be an extra base for Cabrera. So Cabrera to third. Sizemore scores 8-0 on a base hit by Travis Hefner. Victor Martinez is up. He's 0 for 2 with a walk, a strikeout, and a run. Here's the pitch. Bullpen for the A's warming up. 4-5 blank. Victor Martinez is a switch hitter, 5-2. And that's going to be a base hit past Ellis. And with that, Victor Martinez will get on, and Hefner will go to second. Cabrera will score. It's now 9-0. And the bats for the Indians have just woken up. Johnny Palatra's 2 for 3 with a double, a home run, a strikeout, 2 runs and 2 RBIs on the day. 4-4 range play at the ballpark. We're going to go to Progressive Field, 6-1. Fly ball to Cusp. Cusp ranges on a 1-2. That's a 3. That's going to be a base hit. And he can't get to it in time. We're going to check to see extra runs here. Hefner's range is on a 4. It's a 2. He'll come home to score. It's now 10-0. Martinez will go to third. And with that, it's now 10-0 Cleveland. Ryan Garco due up. And with that, they are going to pull Chad. Chad does get pulled. We have a right coming up. And they're going to bring in Andrew Brown. That's his card. So Brown will come into the game. He's got no wins, no losses. He's got a 2.18, a 2 1/3 innings pitched allowed, no hits, 4 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here for Chad. Chad went 1/3 of an inning, allowed 6 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 home runs, 1 hit by pitch, an ERA of a 5.25. (4-2) walk 12, that's a 12, and that's going to load the bases. So bases are loaded is Franklin Gutierrez, who's a 1 for 3 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. 4-6 at the ballpark. Now, if a 1 to 5 shows up here, 10 is too high. 4-1, that's going to be a base hit. Oh, it's now 11-1. Palatra will also score. He'll come home. His base run rating is a 4. That is a 4. He'll score. Garco also advances to third. It's now 12-0 Cleveland. Now, normally we take a look at the box score at the top, at the middle of the 7th. They have scored 10 runs in this 1 inning alone. It's a 10-run inning for the Indians. 4-1 blank. 4-2 fly ball to Sweeney, the 11 outside of the range. 4-2. And that's going to be a sacrifice fly. So it's now 13-0. That's going to bring up Casey Blake. Blake is 1 for 2 with a home run, a run, 2 RBIs. 2-2. Wild pitch, 18. No. Pass ball to 1-2. That's a 5. Struck him out. So at the end of that, 11 runs, 8 hits, no errors, 1 left on. After 6, Cleveland 13, Oakland nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Jack Cusp, Bobby Cosberry, Jack Hanahan. 2 up for the Oakland. A's need some magic here. Jack Cusp was 1 for 2. We'll see if there's any magic left in those old bats for them. 6-2, possible error. 3-1, base hit. Error rating for Garco is a 1-3. That's a 20. No error there. And with that, Jack Cusp will lead off with a base hit. Bobby Cosberry is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Infield double play. 6-6 wild pitch on a 4. That's going to be a wild pitch. It's a wild pitch on a 1-10 pass ball and 11-12. And that'll move Cusp over to second. 2-1. Power hit to Michaels. On a 10, that's going to be a fly ball. And that's a fly out as Michaels will go back, moves over a little bit, and makes the catch. 1 away. So 1 away, 1 down. With Cusp on second, Jack Hanahan 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 2-1 walk, 10. That's a 6, and that's going to be a walk. And with that, Falsetto is tired. 3-5 home run chance on a 1-6. 17 too high. 5-1 fly ball to Sizemore. And that's 2 away. Ryan Sweeney is up. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Base run ratings will get a +1. It's a 2-1. That's going to be a walk. 9-19 too high. 2-3, and that's going to be a ground ball to Garco. As we sing, take me up to the ball game. What a game this has turned out to be. Oakland being shut out so far after 6.5 innings of play. No runs, 3 hits, no errors. Cleveland exploded in that 6th inning. 11 runs. They've also scored run in the 3rd and in the 4th. It's 13 runs on 12 hits, no errors. And we now go to the bottom of the 7th. It's no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the A's. Andrew Brown coming out. And they're going to bring in Alan Embry to come in to pitch here. So the A's once again go back to the bullpen as we have a new pitcher on the mound. Alan Embry will come into the game with a 4.50 ERA. No wins, no losses. 2 innings pitched, allowed 2 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 walk. Going to face Grady Sizemore, Cabrera, and Hefner due up for the Indians. 3-6 blank. 6-4 fly ball to Cusp. And that's out number 1. Cabrera due up. Cabrera is 2 for 3 with a double, a walk, a run, RBI. 2-1 hit by pitch. 5, that's a 4. Allen is a -2. And that's a hit by pitch, and as Cabrera will trot on down to first. Travis Hefner 1 for 4 with a run and an RBI. 1-2 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Progressive Field. 3-1, that's a double. And it hops off the wall, and that's going to be a double. Cabrera will go to third, get the hold sign. Hefner on second, and the Indians once again have runners in scoring position. Victor Martinez is 2 for 3 with a walk, a strikeout, 2 runs, and RBI. 2-1 hit by pitch, 0-11 too high. 3-5 ground ball to Ellis. And are they going to try to score? Yes, they are. They're going to go for the auto out? They will. They're going to go for the auto out. The out will be at first. Cabrera will score. Hefner will go to third, and the out is at first. It's now 14-0 Indians. So the Cleveland Indians are 14-0 right now as Johnny Palatra will come up. Alan Ember retired. Here's the pitch, 2 outs. 2-4, blank. 3-4, fly ball to cusp. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 7, Cleveland 14, Oakland 0. We go to the top of the 8th. Travis Bart, Buck, Mark Ellis, Derek Barton due up for Cleveland. And with that, we do have some changes here being made. So Andy Gonzalez will take over at first. And that is the only change that they are making. They're bringing in Gonzalez to play first, They're going to leave Fausto on the mound. It's going to go up against Travis Bart, Buck, Mark Ellis, Derek Barton. 3-1 walk, 9-3. That's going to be a walk. And that is a walk. Infield now to double play depth as Mark Ellis will come up. He's 0 for 3. The pitch. Actually, Ellis not taking the hit here. They're going to go to the bull. They're going to bring in a pinch hitter. And they're going to bring in Emil Brown to pinch hit. So Brown will come in the pinch hit. He comes into the game with a 1.29 ERA. Buck on second, on first. They are going to bring in a pinch runner for Buck. And with that, they're going to bring in Cliff Pennington to pinch run here. 6-2, possible error. A's looking not to get shut out. 3-4, double star 1. Ground ball to Gonzalez. His error rating is on a 1 to 20, 16. That's an error. That's a 1-base error. So that's going to move Emil Brown to first. Cleveland picks up the error. Derek Barton, that's an E3. Derek Barton 0 for 2 with a walk. Here's the pitch. 1-2, strike 12. That's a 3. Struck him out. And 1 away. Chris Stefornia up. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. 2-5. That's going to be a walk. A 10. That's a 1. And that's going to be a walk. So with that, we do have a new pitcher on the mound. It's going to be a left, right, left. We're going to bring in Rafael Perez. And that is his card. Perez will come into the game with a 3.0 ERA. No wins, 1 loss. 3 innings pitched, allowed 2 hits. 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. Bases are loaded. Taking a look at the stats here for Fausto. He went 7 1/3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 5 walks. 4 strikeouts, 2 wild pitch, an ERA of a 4.70. Here's the pitch to Jack. Jack is 2 for 3 on the day. 4-2 blank, 4-1 blank. 4-3, and that's going to be a base hit. And with that, Pennington will score. Brown will also score on that. 2-run score and a base hit by Jack Cusp. And DeFornia will get the whole side. It's now 14-2. Bobby Cosberry is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 1 away. 6-1 wild pitch on an 8. That's going to be a wild pitch. That's a wild pitch on a 1-15. So runners now in scoring position, 1-2, and that's going to be a fly ball. It's a failed sacrifice roll, and that is a 5-2 away. Hanahan 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 3-1 blank. 4-5 ground ball to Paletra, and that is it. That is out number 3. So for second base, it's going to be Emil Brown will take over at second, and at right field, Emil Brown will take over at right field. So Emil Brown will come into the game. Barton also coming out at first. And they're going to bring in Wes Bankston. Nope, all good on that. No double switches. No run. 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Andy Gonzalez, Franklin Gutierrez, Jason Michaels due up. And with that, Alan Embry is tired. And they are going to go bring in Joey here. He can face, and that's his card. This is the first time we're seeing Joey come into the game. So, actual seasons, he's got 6 wins, 1 loss, 1 save, and .59 ERA, 45 and 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 23 hits, 49 strikeouts, and 13 walks. He's going to face Andy Gonzalez, Franklin Gutierrez, and Jason Michaels. Taking a look at the stats here. For Alan Embry, he went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 hit by pitch. ERA was 6.0. Andrew Brown, who he replaced, he went 2/3 of an inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. ERA of 3.0. Here's the pitch to Andy. 4-5. Range play. 1-2. Ground ball to Cosby. Cosby's range is on a 1-3. That's a 2. He'll make the catch. And 1 away. Franklin Gutierrez up. He's 2 for 4. 2-1, strikeout, 12. That's a 4. Struck him out. 2 away, Jason Michaels. Michaels 2 for 2 with 2 runs and 2 RBIs. 2-5. Walk plus 21. That's a 1. And that is a walk. Casey Blake 1 for 3. The pitch. 4-2 range play at Progressive Field. 3-3. It's an S plus 8 to Sweeney. Sweeney's range is on a 1-3. That's a 4. Can't get to it in time. And Blake will hold on first. Michaels to third, as Jason Michaels will advance 2 bases. All right, 2 on. Runners on the corners. Grady Sizemore, 0 for 4. The pitch. 3-6. Blank. 5-1, double star 3. It's a fly ball to Sweeney. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 8, it's Cleveland 14, Oakland 2. We go to the top of the 9th. Kurt Suzuki, Ryan Sweeney, Emil Brown due up for Oakland. Let's take a look at the box score after 8 innings of play. Oakland finally ending that drought, scoring 2 runs in the 8th inning there. It's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. Cleveland, 14 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. Big inning in the 6th where they scored 11 runs. Kurt Suzuki, with that, Raphael is not going to close out the game here. They're going to bring in their closer, Kobayashi. Yep. Kobayashi going to come in to close out the game. That's his card. Kobayashi 6.0 ERA. 2 saves, 3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts. Taking a look at the stats here for Rafael Perez. He went 2/3 of an inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 wild pitch, an ERA of a 2.43. Here's the pitch to Kurt Suzuki. 4-4, walk 9, that is a 9, and that's going to be a walk. And with that, we have a walk. Ryan Sweeney is 0 for 3, not going to take the hit here. Carlos Gonzalez is going to come in and take the hit here. Six. Home run, that's a 5, that's a 4. It's a 2-run home run for the Oakland A's, for Carlos Gonzalez, as the A's try to find some of that 9th inning magic. And it's out of here as he hits that ball down the right field side and into the second deck. So the A's cut the lead down to 10, and now we go to the top of the order. Emil Brown, 0 for 1 with a run scored. 4-1 wild pitch. It's a foul ball. We're going to re-roll the dice. 5-6 range play. 4-6 double star. And that's going to be a fly ball down to the Michaels. Michaels ranges on a 1-3. That's a 6. That's going to be a base hit. And that one did get by him, as we now have a runner on first. No outs, infield, double play depth. Parrott is up. Parrott batting a .235. Three-one range play at Progressive Field. 1-6. That's a blank. That's going to be a rare play. Let's see what happens. And that is a grounder to the shortstop, who throws it in the dirt, making Gonzalez pick it up. Rizal play using a range check for the first baseman to see if he scoops up the ball. It's a throwing error on Johnny. It's a one-base error. And with that, Brown will get the hold sign. West, first time we're seeing him. He's played in 4 games. This is his first at bat. 5-6 range play. 5-1. That's going to be a double out there to Gutierrez. However, Gutierrez's range is in a 1-5. That's a 4. He'll make the catch. And Brown will get the hold sign, so 1 away. And that's going to bring up Chris. Chris 0 for 3 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Runners on first and second. Kobayashi still out there. 1-6. That's a blank. 6-5. Base hit. And that's going to load the bases. So with that, Kobayashi is going to come out. And they're going to bring in Rafael Betancourt. Actually, they're going to bring in Lewis. Lewis is going to come in. That's his card. Actually, Jorge is going to come in. Sorry. Jorge. That's his card. So Jorge Lugio is going to come in. We'll take a look at his stats here. He's pitched 2 innings, allowed 1 hit, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, no ERA, no wins, no losses. Taking a look at the stats here from Masa Kobayashi. 1/3 of an inning, allowed 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 home run, an ERA of a 10.91. 3-6 walk, 19-17. And it's now 5-14. Bases still loaded. Bobby Cosby up. He's 0 for 4. Here's the pitch. 6-3. Hit by pitch 0-13. Too high. Lugo is a -2. 6-3. Ground ball to Cabrera. Are they going to try to score? Yes, they are. They're going to go for the double play. And they do get it. So, with that, Harrod scores. DeFornia will go to third, and they get the double play. They score a run. And that's the game. As the Cleveland Indians defeat the Oakland A's, final score 14-6, 4 runs, 3 hits, 1 error at the end of that. The end of the top half of the ninth. Final line score coming right up. Big win here for the Cleveland Indians as they defeat the Oakland A's. Oakland 6 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Cleveland 14 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors. Fausto will get the win. Lenny will pick up his second loss. Gonzalez picks up his first home run of the season. Casey Blake will pick up his second home run of the season. Franklin Gutierrez will pick up a home run. And same with Johnny Palatra will pick up the home run. Let's take a look at the stats here. With that, Fausto went 7 1/3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts, 2 wild pitches, an ERA of a 4.57. Lenny went 5 innings, allowed 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 1 home run, 2 hit by pitches, an ERA of a 6.0. And with that, Julio went 2/3 of an inning, allowed 1 walk, no ERA. Joey went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 earned run, no ERA also for him. So with that, Oakland will go to 500. They go to 6-6. Cleveland goes to 6-5. And that's going to do it for us here. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up on your way through the turnstile. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in my 2008 replay go up. And also when I go live with all the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. And until next time, I'm Scoonie 007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.